Well, let's just say I had better intentions for the opening of this video. It is pouring rain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are back at the Magic Kingdom. Guys, this is a very special time to be back at the Magic Kingdom. Not only are there Halloween offerings at the park today, such as different cavalcades and character interactions and special food, but you are allowed to come to the Magic Kingdom in full costume. So today, we are dressed as Ralph and Vanellope, and Nugget here is Sourbelle. I am super excited to be here. It's gonna be a really quick trip. We're gonna go through the park and we're gonna try some of the new food, hopefully catch some of the cavalcades. It has been raining off and on throughout the afternoon, so I am hoping that we catch some of the cavalcades, but worst case scenario, we come back next week because we are set to eat at Cinderella's Royal Table next week when it reopens. So I'm super excited for that. I hope you guys are excited too. Let's head on through the park. And we get out to Main Street, USA, and as you guys can see, not a whole lot of fall decorations. We're so used to seeing all the pumpkins out here, like the marching band pumpkins. There's normally some orange, brown, and black or yellow bunting that's around the buildings over there. There's normally jack-o'-lanterns all on top of the buildings over there. There's none of that. We just have the little pumpkins on the street lights around. So, I mean, we have a few reeds and some leaves and stuff, but nothing quite as extravagant as we've seen in years past. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining either, because I'm not. I realize that we have a lot to be thankful for right now. We're still able to come into Walt Disney World, and we're still able to have as much fun as we can given the current situation in the world. So I think Halloween decorations is the last thing we should be complaining about and worried about, but it is a little disappointing to see that not too much effort was put into the Halloween decorations when they hyped everything up. I guess with all these Halloween offerings that they are offering right now at the Magic Kingdom, the hype is more surrounded by the different cavalcades and the character interactions that you can see throughout the park and on Main Street. But one good thing to see is that we do see a lot of cast members out in full force making sure that guests are wearing their masks properly, which is really good to see. So let's get a full shot of Koda's costume, Miss Vanellope Von Schweetz, and she's even got gummy bears in her hair, which is fantastic. And let's get a little look at Nugget. He is Sourbelle, of course. We did our best. Well, Koda did her best. But it's better than nothing, and I still think it's adorable. And people have recognized that he is Sourbelle, so that's awesome. And I am, of course, Wreck-It Ralph. I am super happy with this costume. This I bought off of Amazon. Koda and my mother found this in white at, what was it, Home Depot?
Home Depot.
It was at Home Depot. So this is like a painter's overalls, and this was all plain white, and Koda and I dyed this brown a couple days ago. So I think it came out looking really well, and the shirt is pretty accurate. Found it on Amazon, like I said. So it's really cool. I like it. I'm digging it. It's actually really comfortable to wear too. Alrighty, we made a quick pit stop inside of Sir Mickey's, only because today the new Big Thunder Mountain Minnie Mouse The Main Attraction collection ears were released today, and we were walking inside the Magic Kingdom via the Transportation Ticket Center, and we saw some eBay resellers with an entire stroller full of the Loungefly bags, and they are completely sold out of the Loungefly bags. So the eBay resellers got here first, unfortunately, but they still have plenty of ears available, and I can see back in the back room over there, there's still plenty of ears. So we are getting only 2 sets of ears, one for Koda and I and one for her mother. And they do have a bunch of other mugs available and different pins. So really nice, but it's unfortunate that the eBay resellers come and clear them out as quickly as they do. So there is no lengthy line at Sleepy Hollow, so I can only assume that they are sold out of the Madame Leota Sipper. I do have to say, good God, is it humid today. I mean, it's been raining off and on throughout the afternoon, but goodness me, it is humid. Holy cow, I am sweating. And just in case you guys are wondering, this is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Frontierland, so crowd level's not looking too bad at all. Well, not quite the Halloween cavalcade I was expecting, but I'll take it. Alrighty, it is getting pretty dark out here and it looks like rain is coming, so I guess now is as good a time as any to head inside Pecos Bill. Alright, so we are sitting in the very back of Pecos Bill, probably one of the quieter spots inside the restaurant, and we have quite a few things that we want to try. We have the Hades nachos over here, we have mini churro bites, and we have donut holes. I'm super excited to try all of this. Koda and I are splitting everything, so this isn't all for me, trust me, but we did stock up on some ice water, and we did get some Powerade as well. So, you excited? Yeah. Alright, let's dig in. Alrighty, so quick review of the food that we got. The churros and the donut holes are really good. I enjoy the donut holes more than the churros, only because the donut holes taste like they're a lot more fresh than the churros are, and the churros do come with a chocolate sauce, and I don't really care much for the chocolate sauce either, so which is a real shame. It comes in a little packet like this. It looks like barbecue sauce and light, but I promise you it's chocolate. We also got the Hades nachos, which Koda is enjoying. I don't care much for the nachos at all. I like the chicken. I like the chicken more than the nachos, and they are buffalo chicken. And the nachos, I mean, to be expected with Hades nachos, they are spicy, so I don't particularly care too much for it. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but it's just not my personal favorite. So, take it as you will. It comes with lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and salsa. So you can dump all that stuff on there too, and might enhance the flavor a little bit more. But other than that, Koda seems to be enjoying it a lot more than I am. Also, please direct your attention to Nugget, who is taking a nap right now. So just outside of Pecos Bill at Westward Ho Refreshments, we found the new Halloween cotton candy. Not entirely sure what flavor it is, but it is orange and purple. Also, the skies are looking a little bit more favorable. Still some decent cloud cover and some darker clouds down that way. So we are hoping, fingers crossed, to see a few more of the official Halloween cavalcades before we leave the park today. We still have about 2 hours left in the day, so I'm being hopeful. I will say, it is also very weird to not see that many people dressed up. You know, we kind of feel like the odd ones out. It was kind of a big deal when it was announced that you would be able to wear costumes during the day, but we're one of the few people here actually dressed up. I mean, granted, we're getting a lot of compliments, but still, feels kind of awkward. You know, we were coming up on Memento Mori, and I was asking, is there anything special being sold in Memento Mori that would cause such a line that, you know, eBay resellers might want? But Koda's mentioned that Memento Mori is kind of a store that can only hold like 3 people with social distancing, so not entirely sure. Holy moly, this is what a 35-minute wait looks like for a socially distanced Small World. Oh boy. And you can see the plexiglass in the queue line because they have no choice but to use switchbacks. So not only did we buy Minnie's main attraction, Big Thunder Mountain ears today, but we were also on a mission to get these burgundy ears, and we found some right outside of PhilharMagic. And now begins the 20 minutes mission to find the perfect one. Yeah, what's wrong with them?
You see, they're bent backwards. The ears are bent backwards.
Yeah, they're all like that.
All of them. Yeah.
I'm sure you can kind of find a way to force them forward. I mean, it's up to you. You can wait to go into
Is Big Top open?
Main Street. I don't know if Big Top is open. Alrighty, Koda's cutting her losses. She's gonna try and find them somewhere else. One thing that we're kind of observing, and it's kind of awesome to see, is I think that the people who are mostly having the biggest field day with the costume rules at Magic Kingdom right now are the cosplayers.
Oh, so
because
with millennials?
the childless millennials, yes.
I do have a child.
We do have a child. But you know, a lot of the conventions have been canceled this year. Comic-Con, Metrocon, MegaCon, you know, just to name a few, they've all been canceled, and a lot of the cosplayers don't really have anywhere to go where they can really, you know, wear their costumes and be, you know, accepted, or, you know, in some cases tolerated. But it's so much fun to see all the different costumes, and we've been kind of observing from a distance, but there are some great costumes out there, and you can tell they're cosplayers just by how detailed and intricate the costumes are. It's very cool to see. Ghost Train. Ariel's Undersea Adventure listed as a 10-minute wait. The line is moving pretty consistently. It is an Omnimover attraction and there is no fast pass, so there's not too much reason for the line to really be stationary for a long period of time.
And tossed her back in the front to watch over her. Then there was lots of dancing and singing. That was fun.
of us get hungry. Yes, you got me on the way. Oh no, under the sea.
Alrighty, take a quick break to check out the Tron construction progress. This is the best look that we've personally had of the Tron construction since the reopening. So as you can see, the exterior of the building is for the most part done. They still have this little piece over here to finish up where the coaster does go back inside the building. And we do have a bunch of new supports over here for the wonky covered structure that goes on top of the Tron coaster. If you look at pictures of Shanghai, they have a really wonky like cover piece that goes above the track. So that's what all these supports are. And right through here you can see they already started putting up some of the supports for it so that they can go ahead and cover it up, and all these are going to get covered in lights and everything. It's just going to be really cool, and we have more pieces of that covered portion ready to go up over here as well. So coaster's moving right along and I'm super excited to ride it. I'll tell you guys one thing, I am still very, very thankful that we are able to come back to Disney and enjoy the parks as much as we can, because I know the folks in California are very, very envious of us right now, and I know a lot of them wish that they can be here, and I know we have a lot of you guys that live in California that live vicariously through our videos. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that watch and leave a comment and likes the videos. Trust me, we're thinking about you guys. Okay, so we have been in the park for a little bit now, and I am wearing a different mask with elastic, not my standard zip tie one. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. But anyways, I did have to deploy the ear savers that our friends Megan and Michael sent us in the mail vlog. Thank you so much to sending us these ear savers. They're really helping out. So it looks like there may be a weather code going on, because I'm not seeing any cast members at all out here. No PhotoPass photographers out here at all. So guests are taking advantage, and there are a lot of people who are taking photos without masks. So it just shows that the cast members are definitely needed. And then you just have some people just walking around without masks, period. So yeah, if the cast members are gone, people will take advantage. Sad to see. So at the last location we saw these ears, Koda took a gamble because she didn't quite care too much for how a lot of the ears were pushed backwards on these. So I think Koda has found a more favorable selection of ears over here at the Emporium. She's still been looking for like 10 minutes though.
Yeah, ball.
Alrighty, after 15 minutes we have a winner. Look at, I got gray hairs from that. Alright, little Emporium pro tip. There are several registers located throughout the Emporium. These two registers are all filtered by one line. So this line that starts right over here, it goes down and zigzags over here. If you turn around right here, there's a register open with hardly any line at all. So just keep in mind, just because you pick something up in a specific location doesn't mean you have to stay in that location. If you pick something up over here, you can pay for it all the way the heck down there. You don't necessarily have to stay in one spot and buy it from that location. So we turned around and Koda saw a shorter line, waited, actually didn't wait at all. We walked right up to a register. Meanwhile, this line is like, what, 5-10 minutes long, maybe, depending on what people have going on in their buying. Something else that I think is really nice is that the cast members at the Emporium are dressed up in their Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween costume outfits. So we do still get to see those outfits, which is awesome. Like I mentioned earlier, the decorations for Halloween on Main Street are very subtle. They're not like in your face like they were before. We don't have all the pumpkins that are out in the planters. We don't have all the bunting and everything and the jack-o'-lanterns lining every single building out here. It's subtle. Okay, so we decided to come inside the confectionery and kind of browse around a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that they have on display over here, and all this stuff is located inside the case over there. So I wanted to show you guys some of what's on display. We got a bunch of caramel apples, we got cookies, sugar cookies, kind of gingerbread man cookie, but not really gingerbread. And then we have these Halloween cupcakes, which look so delicious. Oh my goodness, I want one actually. Holy cow. And then we have Rice Krispie treats on a stick. Rice Krispie treats in a bag. All the fudge you could want. It all looks super delicious. Some monster cookies. Goodness me. They're huge. And some more chocolate. Oh my god, it all looks so good. Am I the only one here who thinks that these gingerbreads are some of the greatest cookies that Disney sells? They are so good. I am a hoe for shortbread cookies. They're so good. A few more last minute things that I want to show you is the Sweet Spells and Bewitching Bites apron that they have over here, and some of the Halloween popcorn that they have over here. Not entirely sure what the flavor is. Oh, it's just candy corn popcorn. Interesting. And cute little cute little bag, and it's got candy corn in it too.
Good evening, everybody. Mickey and his friends are glad you spent the day with us here at the Magic Kingdom. Until next time, have a magical night.
That is so awesome. The characters are in their Halloween outfits. I love it. He pointed at me. Donald as a space cadet or something? I don't know. The superhero? Is that what that is? Oh my gosh. Is that Daisy outfit new?
Yeah. I think she was purple last year.
Yeah, she'd be looking like Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West. I love it. I love their outfits. So one of the Sugar Rush racers up there lost her mind when she saw Koda dressed as Vanellope. Oh, she loves it. It's one of your people.
My peeps.
Alright guys, well that is going to do it from us here at the Magic Kingdom. Sadly, we didn't get to see as much as we wanted to today. We didn't really see any of the Halloween cavalcades. Unfortunately, it was raining off and on for most of the day while we were here. So we are coming back next Thursday, so hopefully we will see more of that next Thursday and we'll be able to show some of that stuff off to you guys. But it was still really fun to be here in costume. A lot of people were taking pictures of us and were waving to us. It was a lot of fun to be here in costume. And I wish more people came in costume too, because we felt kind of weird being pretty much some of the only ones here in costume. There wasn't a whole lot of other people here in costume.
Yeah.
But either way, still a lot of fun. Again, sorry guys that we weren't able to catch any of the cavalcades today. We should have come earlier, but we're not really ones to come very early in the morning. We don't do the whole rope drop thing. We don't particularly care too much for it. So we are going to come back next Thursday. Hopefully try and find some other characters for you guys to see in their Halloween costumes. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Ring that bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video like this in the future. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and we will see you guys in the next video.